Welcome everybody to Cooking on the Rim. It is I, Quish, the host of Cooking on the Rim. I don't know who else you would expect, but today you got me. Hope everyone's doing all right today. I see Durburger in the old Chatteroony. Ravano, LA. Welcome in. M. Tom Zach. What's up, my friend? Yeah, we're gonna play against all odds, we're gonna play Rimworld again. I know we never do this. I think this is our current save. I almost accidentally deleted it there. Tom, questions away. How do you get your colonists to wear clothes? Well, there's two ways you could do it. You could manually direct them to wear the clothes. Like, I don't have an example here, but you could click on a guy and then click on the clothes, like right click on it and ask him to do stuff. Or you could set a policy. So there's apparel policies. So I currently have everybody set to anything. And then I just have it set to stop wearing the clothes at 51%. And once their clothing gets below 51%, they'll take their clothing off and then they'll just go find something else to wear if it's available. But you could create like your own custom policies. Like if you have a particular outfit that you want certain guys to wear, you could create your own specialized outfit. But normally I just kind of let them do what they want to do. It's more fun that way. Let's see, where were we at? Got a pretty good looking ship here, actually. What are we researching currently? Gun turrets? Yeah, we're gonna need turrets, which means we're gonna need components. We're doing okay on steel. Doesn't look like this map has much in the way of components, if I remember correctly. Got some down here along with some gold. We'll tell them to mine that up. Oh, you have a conflict. Mods can do that. Mods can do that. Now, I don't know who tattled on me last week to Lady Red about microwaving my tea, but we got some Wild Victoria. Man, power some of that up. I did kettle my tea today, so you know I should be in the clear. Oh, we just landed and we're missing a well. Put it like here-ish. Do wooden plumbing. What's up, Night Owl? That's correct. I boiled water in the socially acceptable way. Mnemonic Man resubscribe for 47 months. That's many months. Many months. Much appreciated. Thank you for continuing to support WBPL 76. All right, so they got those components. And we'll go ahead and dig up this gold while we're at it. Am I doing food crimes again? You know, speaking of food crimes, I was reminded today of one of my favorite food crimes, which is Christmas beans. And the story of Christmas beans is my wife and I went to a vacation spot, and there was a barbecue place down the street from our hotel, and we were both hungry and we both like barbecue, so we went to this barbecue place. And then, you know, I'm looking at the available sides, and they had this something called Christmas beans. And I asked the lady, like, what's Christmas beans? And she's like, it's just baked beans. I'm like, oh, okay. So I got baked beans because I love beans. I don't just make jokes about them. I do actually legitimately enjoy the taste and texture of beans. When I got the beans, I was very surprised to find out that they were effectively seasoned with Christmas baking spices, like powdered ginger, cinnamon, clove, nutmeg. Like, I basically was eating a combination of gingerbread cookies and beans. And let me tell you, it was an experience. Now, I wouldn't say that it was necessarily good, but I did eat the entire order. Like, I ate it, and I was just so confused that I had to keep eating. All right. Now we can go ahead and start putting on turrets. Now, I have the wall turrets mod, and I think I want mini turrets rather than shotgun, because they have the best range. And we're just going to start 2 here. Its barbecue was very good. I had the brisket, but they had like brisket, pulled pork, like chicken parts. Like, it was good barbecue. It was the sides that were really fucking weird. Okay, we are gonna have to find some more components somewhere. There is no other compacted machinery here. Lord Grimos, what's up? Von Falkenstein, you were definitely the VIP MVP is what I was trying to say. The MVP of last game. Literally saved the colony from a TPK. One single unga bunga with a rusty ass shiv almost killed the entire party. But yeah, the sides of this place were really strange. Like, my wife got green beans, which you think, like, you go to a barbecue place, you're gonna get like some green beans, like boiled down super soft with like some ham or like a big hunk of bacon or something in it, like some real savory, like, you know, grandma's house beans. But this place's beans were like barely cooked. Like, they were real crunchy, and they were like they had like a balsamic glaze on them, and then they had like chili flakes like kind of like glued to them, like with the glaze. So they were spicy and crunchy. Like, I really enjoyed them. She hated them. I ended up eating her order for her. We got a guy. It's a pig. Space pig. P.O.Pop Gwark. It's a quick sleeper. Actually, it's a pretty solid colonist. Like, not great at anything, but like okay at some important stuff. Good doctor. All right, yeah. Let's see. We will make that medical and for prisoners. And then Von Falkenstein, if I remember correctly, is a decent doctor. Yeah. Capture, please. And then heal him up with some grass that you found outside. And we'll take you and just put you here for now, so everybody has a bed. And this guy is doing all right. We do not have an ideology because we're not doing that this game. So we will recruit this guy. And if I'm not mistaken, Von Falkenstein's pretty good at social. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and deconstruct this. Let's take off. So where are we headed? What's this thing? It's an ancient complex, huh? All right. Ancient complex it is. Maybe we'll find some cool guns or maybe some armor in this ancient complex. Oh, this isn't one of the underground complexes. This is one of these guys. Okay. Let's make sure we don't have any errant bug situations. Got a corpse here. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Bear living in this cave, as they are wont to do. All right, no bug situations. I'm gonna position the ship down here so our turrets are facing the complex. All right, I am gonna let everybody have a good night's sleep. We'll put a well in. I no longer need to build a horseshoe's pen because I put one inside the ship. Exploding robots is probably accurate. Yeah, let's see if we got... We have plasteel. Well, that's something that we want. All right. All right, squad. Let's get this well built, and then we'll go searching for loot. Let's make sure everybody's got a couple of things of medicine. There's a fire. Little Willie is on a fire starting spree. A wanderer has joined. A musical kid named Kyle has arrived. His best stat is artistic level 8. That's not great. But you know, a colonist is a colonist. Kyle, let's see what you got. Actually, you are a fast brawler with good melee. Decent cook. I mean, you could be just a fighter who also keeps the base clean. I'm down with that. I am 100% down with that. Not gonna do childcare. That's weird. You know what? Not gonna bother with animals. You know what? We'll put you on art. But for the most part, your job is to haul and clean. And more importantly, you can't just be anybody. You gotta have a name. There's only one way to determine a name on Cookin on the Rim. That's the Wheel of Names. The most electrifying move in sports entertainment. Ciao. Ooh, close. Duriel CH. Welcome to the colony. What happened to the lava dwarf run? Unfortunately, we got murked by a bunch of robots. Little Willie is going to go on back-to-back fire starting sprees. Okay. We do not have a melee weapon for this brawler. So we'll just continue to make breach axes. All right. Let's expand the home zone. So they will put some of these fires out. I mean, at least he's doing it outside the base. All right, getting a little out of control out here. Could rain at any second now, thank you. Group of camels have joined. Man, what a wild day. Yeah, we'll put a caravan hitching spot, I don't know, like right here. And who is, oh, we gotta have a work schedule here. Yeah, Von Falkenstein is the animal handler, so he'll go do that. Duriel is also in a situation where he has no place to sleep. So we will reinstall, I don't know, there-ish. How's this person doing? Probably going to take a little while. Why do you have a ranged weapon? Please don't have a tantrum in the room full of gasoline. Watching this very carefully here. All right, Little Willie's on his third fire starting spree. All right, the fire foam popper did its job. We found chocolate. Cool. Okay. Already got me in a little bit of a panic here. Remember when I was all like, oh, you know, we should probably make a priority and put a fire foam popper in the engine room, which is something I never do. All right, this guy, gear, drop this gun. Looks like the breach axe got made. There we go. All right. Oh, they did. They destroyed. Oh, I moved the engine instead of built a copy. That's what happened. That's what happened. And all this rice is gonna die because I popped a hole in the side of the wall. And it is unusually cold in the base right now. Colossal edifice. No, thank you. Apparently some Muffalo have found their way in. Oh, it takes 4 components. Looks like the turrets took care of it. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can't figure out what's going on up here. Eel root. Drums. Whole lot of nothing. It's the unstable fuel node. How do you deal with these? Do you like deconstruct them? Are you just gonna run away? Is that how that works? All right, fine. Found Luciferium. Jesus. Guys. Okay, well, this was a waste of time. Absolute waste of time. Guys. Guys. No, don't go through the fucking building, guys. Jesus. All right. Like, fires can just go out on their own. There's literally nothing in this building that I care about. This shelf here might be the most valuable thing in the room. All right, what is everybody's health situation? Burn, lots of burns, burns. Nobody in serious trouble. All right, Von Falkenstein. Of course, Basara is our best doctor. Oh, we don't need to use Glitter World medicine on this, guys. Jeez. Man, this game is... Yeah, I might be able to destroy these and get components. That is a good call. We'll see. All right, has everybody gotten healthcare? No. Guys. All right, they are beginning their assault. We are going to go up here. Okay. Basara has just died. They were their vac suit got destroyed. So we lost that vac suit. All right, we will bury them here. Falkenstein is going to smoke these joints that he found. He also snorted a bunch of that cocaine that we found from a low-flying plane. He is high on yayo and stoned on smoke leaf. This dude is doing it all. All right, well, Basara was our researcher and doctor, and possibly our best miner. But I think Von Falkenstein is covering a lot of that. We have a transport pod crash, a warrior named Pixel. Not affiliated with any factions. Pixel is kind of an awful colonist. But, you know, this is the world we live in. Let's see. Von Falkenstein is currently going insane. All right. Speaking of emergency rations, I think we're going to have to eat these camels. because they're not going to survive outside in the cold. They've got no food, and we can't really bring them into the ship. Why aren't they doing stuff? Wait. No. Who did that? Little Willie. Go work on that. There we go. Let's have a funeral. Move the engine back to hydroponics. That's probably a good call. We had a lackluster funeral. Oh. I just missed all of that. This game is starting to give me anxiety. We're at that point. Missing well. Is it because we destroyed the plumbing somehow? It is. Okay, the game is giving me a really hard time right now. Nobody is currently on a mental break. We are just going to leave. And we'll just go over this way. What's this? Ancient uplink, ancient garrison. I think I've had enough of that jazz right now. Let's just do something that we can mine up some resources. See you later, guys. What's up, Fredo? Game might be frozen. Okay, there we go. We have got components. Okay, this map's got a lot of compacted machinery. We're happy about that. All right, so who is good at mining? Because Basara was our miner. Anybody else get plants? Not at all. I did, Fredo. I did. Actually, I was gonna play some of the ladder that just restarted, but I kind of lost steam on that really quickly. But I did play a warlock up through, I think he's like level 72, 74, or something like that. I beat the game with him. Very easy to beat the game with. Like, don't need a lot of equipment in order to be really good. But the warlock is probably not the best part about the DLC. Just all of like the quality of life stuff, just so much better. All right, I thought I said to slaughter these guys. Yeah, like you can combine gems and runes, like they're stackable. All of the resources, like evil essences and hell keys and stuff like that, like all of that stuff stackable. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's definitely like if you intend on playing it. God dang it, another raid immediately. They're coming down now. Grab this hammer. They're attacking the... Okay. All right, this guy is a Starjack who is actually pretty good at construction. Yeah, this guy's not bad. Some more coming down. All right, that might be the first fight that we've gotten into in a while that didn't end in absolute fucking tragedy. This guy has hypothermia. It's a little cold in the base for some reason. All right, Sasquatch, get this built. All right. Von Falkenstein. Tend. Check out everybody's health. They have been patched up. They've been patched up. These people have frostbite. Let us try to stay inside the base then for a little while. Something like that. Do have 2 people with spacesuits, and they'll be fine in the cold. Now we do have some components, so we can put heat in the base. I think the best first step would be to build vents. That. Okay. Okay, then let's build a couple of heaters. One each in here. Should be fine. One down here as well. 3 heaters should be enough to keep the base warm. All right, who is doing the mining? It is Little Willie, and Little Willie does have a spacesuit. So we'll allow them unrestricted access, and they can go out and start mining stuff up. All right, it is in the 60s most everywhere in the base now. Good to go. Person gonna eventually just leave? I would if I were them. I would if I were them. Colon, which is a very unfortunate name. Fairly low resistance. Thunderclap is also wearing a spacesuit, so we'll allow him unrestricted access. so he can work on construction. Let's make a dumping zone here for corpses. Oh, they made a snowman. Like the Disney show. Got a blight, of course. Okay, we got those components. Where else did we see? Down here, we'll get these. Yeah, Rimworld's giving it to me sideways today. Colin just straight up stole his bed. 38-year-old veterinarian. She wants to join us. She is followed by some sort of threat. She's good at construction. Sure thing. She is incapable of violence. She is a hard worker. Good at a lot of stuff. All right. Well then, once again, let's call upon the wheel of names. Excuse me. Let's see here. Pachow. Ether. Ether the Booze Wizard. Welcome in. We are starting to run out of beds though, aren't we? I believe Pixel has left. Pixel has left. I mean, I know it sucks to sleep on the floor, but you are allowed to do that. All right, Ether. He's a good doctor. Good at handle animal. Good at construction. Good at plants. You can just do all the things around the base that need to get done. Let's put you on a work schedule and keep you in the house for now. All right, we got those components. What else we got? Should have some more. last two little bits of compacted machinery out of here. And that means we can start building mini turrets. I don't have a smelter. I have a one of these things, a smithy. But I will bring these knives in. Well, I have the two guys with spacesuits, unrestricted. Thunderclap does construction, and Little Willie can do mining. Gawork will be very soon. Who is my cook? Little Willie is on a sadistic rage. Little Willie's been kind of a problem, hasn't he? All right, Gawork is gonna join up. Ether doesn't fight, so I don't have to worry about giving them a weapon. But yeah, who does cooking? Nobody, apparently. We are getting dangerously close to running out of food. We do have a bunch of chocolate to eat, though. We have a surprising amount of drugs in the base. Need to probably sell those. We are out of steel now. Psychic drone, of course. They've gone berserk. All right, camels have been butchered. That puts more meat back in the fridge. You know what? Gawark. Welcome to the colony. They are good at mining. They're a good doctor as well. And they are wearing a parka, so they should be fine. Of course, Gawark is a new recruit. You can't just have any old name. Back to the wheel. Hairflex. Hairflex, excuse me. Welcome to the colony. Okay. Now we can harvest this. Okay. It has been a spiral, this game. You're also out of wood. So let's go ahead and chop some trees as well. Everybody's cranky. Everybody's got a case of the cranky babies. Like they're in a Walmart, they're just a baby screaming. Yeah, this guy will be a colonist in a day, and then we will have a full crew. I think 6 is about what we can handle. It's a little bit of a stressful situation here. Why are... Okay. All right, somebody rescue this guy. Oh, we have 7 colonists. I didn't realize that. Okay. Out of wood. All right, Colin here has got like no clothes on, and I don't really understand why. So let's figure out don't have hypothermia there for some reason, probably because they're a spaceman. Let's make some pants. Let's make some t-shirts. And let's make some parkas. Now what we're gonna make that out of, I have no idea. Probably camel hide. A group of Wolverines, huh? Oh. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, let's get the hell out of there. I'm not ready to quite do that yet. One of my favorite things about the Odyssey DLC is that you can just escape your problems anytime you want. Camel hair makes great paintbrushes. I've never used them for miniature painting. Ooh, there's a spicy box on this map. Think. It's either a spicy box or it's just some ruins. Oh, there is a spicy box in this map right here. Heck yeah. Nothing could go wrong. Yeah, lots of steel. Lots of steel. Yeah, Samurai, I can't tell you the last time I actually used a Citadel brush. Oh, his fiance was Basara. Okay. Well then. Yeah, recently I found a distributor in the United States that had some Rosemary & Co. Kolinsky sable brushes. So I bought a bunch of those just to stock up on them. I don't know if you know the situation on Kolinsky sable brushes, but due to some absolute juck fuckery, they're not legal to import into the United States right now. So pretty mostly the ones that are currently here in the United States are the ones that we're going to have for a while. And I would say that they are pretty crucial for painting miniatures if you're a miniature painter. Like, you can get biosynthetics, but Kolinsky sable brushes are just like the stone cold bee's knees. Okay, so we've got coal in here. Now that they are probably not going to die, let's go ahead and set them up with some work. We're going to do construction. They'll do crafting. In fact, you could probably make your own clothes. What happened to the pants that were here? All right, you're wearing pants. Good. I mean, that's what I would call a severe dick move, Delta. But I did stock up on brushes for myself. All right, hair flex. You're an okay shot. You can have that pistol. Colon. You suck at fighting altogether. I'll give you this. Oh, but he's a brawler, of course. So we'll give him this steel knife. It's poor quality steel knife. And of course you got to have a better name than Tom Collin. Let's get real here. Lord Troa, welcome back to the colony. All right, we need some sort of animal to give us leather. Lord Troa, what's up, dude? Yeah, I mean, I will gladly complain about politics in as far as it goes that I can't buy good miniature painting paintbrushes to paint my little toy soldiers with. But yeah, we should probably not go beyond that for everybody's sanity. So we've got a water break, we've got stretch, and we have a posture check. I'm going to drink the rest of this tea. There was water in that, and it has been consumed. We'll do a quick stretch. And we'll stand up straight. All right. Actually felt pretty good. I've been unreasonably stiff. The weather right now is just refusing to behave. And I cannot like my legs, my knees, my back are all just constantly feeling like they're made out of wood. A combat supplier. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we can get some decent weapons. Because hopefully they will buy our drugs. And then we can buy some decent guns for Thunderclap and Little Willie. All right, Falkenstein. Who is... Oh, there you are. Trade with. They will buy some drugs. Let's sell them the Yayo, the Go Juice, the Luciferium. Sell them these garbage knives. We'll sell them. Now we'll hold on to the back suit for now. They have pretty mostly only melee weapons. They have a Monosword and a Zeus Hammer. We could get a pump action shotgun. That's it. They have a flak vest, a flak jacket. They also have medicine. We did go through a lot of medicine. $10 medicine sounds fine. Secret installation. Is kind of a long ways away. They left us a gift of Glitter World medicine. Okay. All right. All right. Hair Flex has a parka. And they would probably like to get some mining in, huh? Delta, you have a good one. Thanks for coming in. Willie's on an insulting spree. Little Willie has been a pain in my butthole. Actually, the ship is currently powered with turds. What? Okay. Ether, you just hang out in the bathroom for now. All of them? There's some down here. It's all Militors, so it's not too bad. Actually, no, I think the turrets could probably handle it, especially since we got friends outside. We are probably going to need to defend the base now. Okay. Thunderclap got shot in the dome. I'm also a little worried now that we've got so many people in the colony that our food is not going to be able to keep up. Any plasteel randomly sitting around. Troa can start scrapping these robots. What's Troa wearing? Got a bandolier and a flak vest. Ariel is wearing the flak jacket. I guess that's fine. All right. One of the things that we're going to want to do is crack into this thing. We found uranium. Eat. So let's let everybody get a good night's sleep. And then they were insulted a lot. And let's see if we can TPK this colony in one shot, huh? All right, everybody but Ether. Come on down here. Actually, you know what? Airflex, let's let you chill out for a little bit. Yeah, Hairflex is already on a daze. All right, it is bugs. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Let's go ahead in here and take care of this stuff. All right. Got some insect jelly, got a tech print, a couple of pulsars, and then we have some crypto sleep caskets. let's let everybody take a little bit of a rest, and then we'll deal with what's in these caskets. What's in the box? All right. They had a lung destroyed. That kind of sucks. They're fine. You're fine. Man, considering all the drugs that Von Falkenstein did, they're only dealing with a tolerance to ambrosia. Ben Falkenstein has been the absolute Chad of this stream today. Okay, why are we getting brownouts? Should be fine. All of our generators are going. I guess we built a bunch of turrets. Oh my gosh. Bunch of different locations. That squad's fleeing. And then that squad's fleeing. We should probably try to strip some of this stuff. Oh, hey. Well, this person has grenades. Probably tox grenades. All right. Ortra, if you could strip this guy. When Falkenstein has gone on a wake-up binge. Von Falkenstein is what we like to call a functional addict. Gizmo is a dirt mole and also unwaveringly loyal. So, you know. God damn. Man stabbed a record amount of times. Yeah, he had some decent clothes. Whoa. What? Okay. Okay, von Falkenstein is overdosing. Ether, if you could take care of that. And then all right, let's see if we can have a funeral. Von Falkenstein, I'm not faulting you at all. Had a good funeral. Okay, well then. Again, less than ideal. Let's let everybody recuperate a little bit, and then we'll do round 2 of Spicy Box. Little Willie died. Little Willie. Oh, Little Willie was Thunderclap's mother. Oh, darn. Man, Von Falkenstein is going to be like cooking for the rest of the night. Woo! Yeah, fewer fires. Hopefully fewer mental breaks. Yeah, he got shot in the back by our turrets, unfortunately. All right. Do we have everything covered? Thunderclap is still doing construction, can still do crafting. Von Falkenstein is doing wardening and research. Duriel is literally just wandering around cleaning shit. Hairflex can do mining. Or Troa can do construction. And Ether is doing plants and stuff. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. We are fine. What's up, Doc? How are you doing? What did you cook up today and during your stream? I didn't get a chance to watch it. Rage stir fry, huh? Sounds delightful. We currently have no food. We're eating chocolate. Fortunately, Hairflex is a pig person, and they will just eat raw food and not be upset about it. Had a bad day. I feel you, man. I had a long day at work today, too. All right, let's get one more rest in, and then we'll go. Actually, you know what we could do? Yeah, we got the steel. This is my favorite way to deal with these. Plus, we have delicious insect jelly to eat. It's not just goblins that love insect jelly. Tell you what, this has been a tough playthrough today. He's gonna go dig up a corpse. I made spaghetti for dinner on Sunday. I have a big old pile of it left. We have microelectronics. So pretty well done with any kind of research that we need to do. Definitely don't need to clean this area. All right, we ready to go here? We'll do it in the morning. You know, auto saves are fine. We're not save scumming anyway. That being said, we will totally save scum. Oh man, yawning already. All right, let's get oh. All right, Ether, you can go hang out back in the ship. Okay. Does look like soldiers. These guys have like power armor and shit. Okay. Ether, are you any good at flying a ship? No, you're incapable of it, in fact. Well. Oh, brother. Man, they ran through us like... some very spicy curry. Well then. I guess Ether could run away. And we could just not have a grav ship. And we could just have Ether. Ether will be the only colonist. No. No, I think that is the end of it. Let's let this play out. They're just gonna hide in the corner. All right, Ether's dead. Didn't even get to open the crate. Probably should have done that first. That would have been the difference maker for sure. All right, Dariel's died. I mean, maybe the turrets. Nope, nope, not at all. I could if they weren't laying on the ground dying. Uriel is on slightly on fire. All right, well then. So next week on Cooking on the Rim, we'll start a new colony. I tell you what I'll do though is for at least a hot minute. Zach's the volcano colony. I had a robot ship land that caused everybody to go crazy, and when I went to go do something about it, I lost. Unfortunately, that is the way it goes. Not a lot of luck with Rimworld today. However, there's another game that we're going to play for all of about 5 minutes just to show Durburger how cool Diablo 2 is. What is the current Terra zone? Darkwood and Underground Passage. That's a fun one. So yeah, this is my my Warlock. He's level 73. They do have the floating weapons. This is my friend Hephaesto. He is Amdemon. He is immune to physical damage, and he's my best friend, and I love him. This is Razin. He is also friend. He has thing. My guy is doing like the Abyss stuff. And he has pretty solid gear for right now. He's got a Heart of the Oak, Monarch Spirit. It's got a 10 FCR amulet, a Raven Frost, a 10 FCR ring. I found this thing. This is one of the new set items. 10 FCR on a belt is pretty good. I've got Mage Fists. I've got Enigma, which is turbo broken, and then I've got a Harlequin's Crest. Who shapes? Yeah, it is kind of fun. Like the melee warlocks are insane. But yeah, for a hot minute, let's go attack things. And I love that since you can just stack up runes and gems now, there's no reason not to pick them up. Ooh. Yeah, one of the things that he does is that he's cursed. So he just keeps cursing everybody with amp damage as we go around the room. Yep. Nothing. Yeah, you can do the thing with the chains and just run around in circles. It's cool if you try to bind a carver, then he'll resurrect like the fallen, and there'll be other little friends that you can have. I mean, Radio Shack is a Radio Shack. But yeah, Bind Demon is probably the most broken thing that this guy does, because you can just bind a really indestructible monster to follow you around, and it costs you like almost nothing to do it. Oh man, I was hoping I'd find something like really cool. Like you guys would bring me some luck and I would just find some like sweet, cool things. But it looks like all I'm gonna find is dead bodies. I'm gonna go have a drink though. Yeah. Did you know that Enigma is the best armor in the game? Because it lets you do that. You only no blessing, only curse. But yeah, that's my dude. Pretty mostly I put everything into all of these skills here, and I've just been using Abyss and Miasma Chain, and it does a ridiculous amount of damage, and it makes it very easy to beat the game with it. And then I put like 1 point into everything, and all you need is like the 1 point for Bind Demon, and he's just your buddy forever. But yeah, like he's Spectral Hit, he's Lightning Enchanted, so, or Aura Enchanted, so he's got the Holy Lightning Aura. He's Stone Skin and he's immune to physical. He's Cursed, so he casts amp damage just naturally around him against bad guys. Extra strong, extra fast. And this isn't even like a good version of this guy. He just runs around and kills everything. It's great. What stats do you need? I put a good bit into strength so I could wear spirit, because it's got 156 as the required strength. But then literally everything else just went into vitality. But yeah. Anyway, that is what Rimworld does and what Diablo 2 does. Anyway, I don't know if Warlocks is coming up next. I know Pandora Pirate Radio unfortunately had to postpone indefinitely. But yeah, hopefully we'll have somebody coming up next. If not, I'll see you guys next time. My name is Quish. I stream Rimworld every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be back next Monday with some more Cooking on the Rim. It'll be New Colony Day. So yeah, we'll see you then. Till then, I'm going to leave you with a word from our sponsor. You guys have a solid week. We'll see you next time.
Hey kids, do you like breakfast?
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna love self-heating maple bacon breakfast logs from Randy Checkers.
Cool.
That's right, kids. Just crack my log like a glow stick and watch the magic happen. Delicious breakfast perfectly heated in less than 30 seconds. Move over, Jimmy Dean. There's a new sausage sheriff in town, and his name, Randy Checkers.
Warning. Randy Checkers Maple Bacon Breakfast Logs contain substances known to cause cancer in the state of California and is part of a balanced breakfast.
Randy Checkers Maple Bacon Breakfast Logs! Hell yeah!